How can musical instruments mimic human speech sounds? Imagine a violin that can sing like a human voice or a flute that whispers vowels. Have you ever wondered how musical instruments can imitate the sounds we make when talking? Let's explore how they do it. When we speak, our vocal cords vibrate to produce sound. This sound then travels through our mouth, throat, and nasal passages, shaping it into different vowels and consonants. Instruments can copy this process by controlling sound properties like pitch and tone. For example, a violin can produce specific frequencies that match the formant patterns of vowels. Formants are the emphasized frequencies that give vowels their unique sound. By adjusting how the instrument is played, musicians can make it emphasize certain frequencies, mimicking speech sounds. Wind instruments like the flute or saxophone can also imitate speech by changing how air flows through them. The shape of the mouthpiece, the way the player blows, and tongue movements help shape the sound. Skilled players can produce sounds that resemble vowels or even consonants by tonguing or muting techniques. The talking drum from West Africa is another example. By tightening or loosening the drum head, the drummer can change the pitch to match tonal patterns of speech, creating a talking effect. When we talk about how instruments mimic speech, it's all about the sounds, not the words. Phonetics studies these sounds, focusing on how they are made and heard. Instruments do not produce actual words but replicate the individual sounds that make up speech. This process involves controlling the frequency, or pitch, and the timbre, which is the quality of the sound. Timbre is shaped by which frequencies are emphasized. For example, a violin can produce a sound that resembles the vowel sounds in speech by emphasizing certain formant frequencies. This is similar to how our vocal tract changes shape to produce different vowels. The key is that instruments manipulate the physical properties of sound waves to imitate speech sounds. This ability is used in music to make instruments sound more vocal or expressive. It also helps in teaching speech sounds or studying how humans produce language. So, in essence, musical instruments mimic human speech by carefully controlling sound waves to match the frequencies and qualities of spoken vowels and consonants. This process is rooted in the principles of acoustic phonetics, which explains how sound is produced, transmitted, and perceived. While they cannot speak words or sentences, they can come very close to reproducing the sounds that from the building blocks of language.